Hi everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me today. I do appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to be showing you the new OPI collection for spring 2024. It's called Your Way, and OPI has always done collections. Let's say it's a 12-piece collection, and you could buy it three ways. You could either get the regular line, you could get the gel nail polish if you do gel nails, or the infinite shine. And across all three of those lines were the same, say 12 polishes. Well, and now, and I don't know if they've done this before, I've never noticed it, but I don't know if it's something new for 2024, but with this collection, you have the 12-piece collection, which you can get in the regular line or the gel line. And then they have a 9-piece exclusive color collection for the Infinite Shine line. So the 12 polishes I'm going to show you today, you can't get in the Infinite Shine line. And the 9 pieces I'm going to show you in a few days, you can't get in the regular line. So that's not so good for your wallet if you like to collect OPI polishes. And I hope it's not something that they're going to continue to do. But for this collection, that's what they've done. We have a 12-piece regular collection for spring, and then there's 9 totally different colors for the Infinite Shine line of OPI. So I'll have all of them to show you. Today we're doing the 12-piece regular line. Later in the week I'll do the 9-piece exclusive Infinite Shine line. So I bought some new swatch wheels for these larger collections, and I just have to show you guys this. Look at how this thing is so big. This is such a huge swatch wheel. Just to give you an example, this is the normal swatch wheel I would use. And this might be a sneak peek of what's coming up in the Infinite Shine line. But this thing is so big, I don't even know if it'll fit in the camera when I go to swatch on it. But I thought that was kind of fun and just wanted to show you that. And now I will get the camera turned around and we will get to swatching. Okay, so I ordered this collection from polishpick.com. For the regular line, I'm going to show you today on Polish Pick. They are $6 each, or if you like to just do one-stop shopping, they have the whole 12 for $72, which isn't a savings, but it is easier just to do one click rather than having to add 12 different polishes to your cart. And of course, shipping is extra, but that's at polishpick.com. And when you order the whole collection from them in this one, you almost always will get one of these little swatch, I don't know what these are called, swatch thingies, and the little sticker to put on it. And it has the collection name. This one's called Your Way. And so that usually comes with if you buy the whole collection. And with this collection, it also came with this book. It says OPI Your Way down there at the bottom. And I'm just going to read inside the book here. I'm just going to read this part right here. It says, OPI Your Way, with a completely customizable palette that's all hue, featuring shimmery and glittery sheers to lay over insanely pigmented creams. Remix the shades any way you want. No rules, just sheer genius. And then, and it shows this girl here. She has kind of a fun manicure with the colors, where she has one of the toppers kind of underneath and then 2 of the colors on her nails. That's pretty fun. And then there's this. And then the rest of the book is just the different colors that they offer. So that came with this collection also. So we will talk about what's on my nails like usual. We start with that. On my nails today, I have this beautiful sapphire blue from Garden Path Lacquer. It is called Pleasures Remain, and this was from Hella Handmade Creations, HHC. It was an encore polish. I don't know when it first came out, but I bought it just last month as an encore. You can see it dries matte, And it's just this beautiful sapphire blue with these little bit brighter sapphire blue flakes. And it dries matte, and I left it matte on my fingers, except my thumb. I did put a top coat on, so you can just sort of see what it looks like shiny also. That is a good one. I like it. Sapphire is my birthstone, so that is always a favorite color of mine. All right, let's see if we can make this work here with this humongous swatch wheel that I have. We'll just jump right in and get started. So up first, I don't have these in any particular order. I usually like to do alphabetical, but I did not do any sort of order today. So up first, I have this one called Butterfly, Buttafly, Butterfly. And this is a pretty ivory with a yellow shimmer. You can see that shimmer in there. Sort of more of an ivory base color. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat. Both of those are one coat. Just that pretty buttery yellow. We'll go ahead and do a second coat here. Yeah, this wheel is awfully big. I don't have a lot of room to work, but see, I'm gonna throw a coat over black just to see, because they say that you should be able to kind of mix and match and do things your way. Of course, with that name, collection name Your Way, all I think of is that fast food restaurant, but that's probably just me. So here is Butterfly in one coat. In two coats. That filled it in very nicely. It went on pretty well in that first coat. I don't see any streaks or anything. And then one coat over black, which is not doing anything for me, but you know, maybe over a different color it would look a little bit better. So that was Butterfly from OPI. And the next polish in this Spring 2024 Your Way collection is this pretty minty green cream. It is called Self-Made, and the S in self is a dollar sign. Self-Made, just a pretty minty green. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat. Let's see, this one also, this one went on a little streaky on this one. Looks a little better here. I might have done it a little bit thicker on that second one. Just a pretty minty green cream. We'll go ahead and put on our second coat. There we go. Filled it in nicely. Deepened up that color a little bit. This is Self-Made in one coat and two coats. And next up, we have this pretty baby blue cream. It is called Verified in quotations. Verified. Just a pretty baby blue, kind of periwinkle-ish color. And here that one is on my humongous swatch wheel in one coat. Again, it went on just a little streaky in that first coat. Not too bad. If it's looking purple on the camera, it's more of it's kind of a periwinkle, so maybe a little purple in there, but mostly baby blue periwinkle type of color. Let's see what the second coat does. Oh, there's a hair or something. All right, well, that's just going to be part of the manicure here. Sorry, there's a hair here I'm trying to get off. I think that might be a Paula hair. Let's see. All right. There we go. So this is verified in 1 coat and 2 coats. That filled it in nicely, leveled it off very well. That little mark there over here is from my pulling my hair out, but otherwise it went on nice and smooth. Pretty baby blue, cream formula. And up next, we have 12 pieces to go through here. Up next, we have this pretty shimmery one. And this one's called Sugar Cookie, S-U-G-A, sugar. And this one is a kind of a soft lilac with blue and sort of a silvery white shimmer. And in some depending on how you move it around, you do get a bit of a green flash. I'm not seeing that on the camera, but I saw that earlier, a little bit of a green flash in the bottle. So, this is that one right here. It almost just looks white on this swatch wheel, and just a lot of different color shimmer particles in there. Kind of a snowy white. Let's go ahead and do a second coat and see if that purple shows up. Yeah, that's deepening it up a little bit, bringing out a little bit of the purple color that you can see in the bottle. And we'll put 1 coat here over black. Put it on a little thicker. All right. Very soft look, wearing it on its own. Very soft, but it did bring the purple out. In person, I can see it a little bit better. It's not quite as white looking as the 1 coat. This one was a sugar cookie in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 1 coat over black. And I will give you guys your bottle shots if you like that. There's sugar cookie. We'll just go back real quick and do these other few. This was verified. And we had self-made and butterfly. All right, this one was pretty. It's very soft, ethereal looking in the 2 coats. It's a little streaky for 1 coat over black. Let me just see if I do a second coat over that black, if that will help things. All right, makes it look almost silver with just a lot of different colored twinkles. I see blue, kind of a pink. Yeah. I like it best either in 1 coat or the 2 coats, because it does look kind of different. 1 coat is a little bit more white, the 2 coats brings out the purple. All right, up next we have this pretty shimmery orange. This one is called Glitter, but the L-I-T is capitalized. So glitter. This is lit. And it is lit from within with all that orange shimmer, or gold shimmer. This is a pretty one. So it has kind of orange and gold shimmer in it. Oh, I can't get this one open. Let's see. Can't get this one open. There we go. That was tough. Here it is on the swatch wheel. Just looks like a pretty orangey, like almost like a apricot kind of a color, like a very light golden apricot. And that is it in one coat. So let's go ahead, put on our second coat and see. Yeah, that's deepening up that color. And we'll throw a coat over black. So this is glitter in one coat. A little bit streaky on that first coat. Second coat filled it in very nicely. And then one coat over black, which just really brings out the golden color. It's pretty. And here is your bottle shot. Very shiny one. It's kind of pretty over black. It's a totally different look. Sort of like an antique gold, almost green look to it also when you put it over the black. All right, up next we have this pretty apricot peachy color, and this one is called Apricot AF. This would be a good contender for the Pantone Color of the Year 2024. I did a video the other day showcasing some polishes from my collection, showing off what I have in that Peach Fuzz Pantone Color of the Year. This would be a good contender for that. Just a peachy apricot shade, cream formula. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat. Both these are one coat. Looks pretty good. A little bit of streaking going on, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and put on our second coat. Okay, that filled it in nicely. Didn't change the color too much. A little bit deeper, but not too much. So that was Apricot AF in one coat and two coats. And there you have bottle shot. A lot of creams in this one. I did save the three things that I think that they would consider toppers. I saved those for the last, so we're getting to them. All right, next up we have this kind of a butterscotch or caramel brown color. This one is called Spice Up Your Life. It's a cream formula. And it's this one on the swatch wheel in one coat, both of those. This one went on pretty well. I'm not seeing too much in streaks in that first coat. A little bit, not too bad. Let's go ahead and see what the second coat will do. Good thing about OPI is they do seem to really level out and fill in everything on that second coat. So even if it's a little streaky on the first, they seem to really do pretty well with the second. So that was Spice Up Your Life in one coat and two coats. The swatch wheel is throwing me off. It's so big, but it's fun. There's that one. And the last cream we have for this, well, second to last cream, I have something to tell you at the end about one of them. But this one here is another brown. This is called Material Gwrl. I don't know, G-W-O-R-L. I know it's supposed to be like girl, Material Girl. I really don't know what G-W-O-R-L, what that is referencing or anything, but this is just sort of a milk chocolate cream. And here's that one. It's quite streaky on this first coat. Both of these here are just one coat of material. I'm just going to say Material Girl. I don't know what that word is. So it's pretty streaky there on that first coat. This sort of reminds me of an old OPI. I'm going to have to go through and I'll pull out some colors from my OPI collection and do a comparison video maybe next week. This reminds me, without seeing the polish I'm going to mention, without seeing it in a long time, this one just reminds me of OPI and apple pie. I don't know, I'll have to pull that out and see if it is close, if my memory is serving me correctly. But this is a nice chocolate brown Material Girl in one coat and two coats. And up next we have a pretty shimmery one. This one is called Glazed and Amused. And this is sort of like a pretty gray blue base, it looks like, with quite a strong pink shimmer. I think it may kind of go to like gold and maybe a little green in there too, but the pink is very strong. And we'll see what this looks like on the swatch wheel. Here it is in one coat. Both of these right here are one coat. On the swatch wheel here, you do see the pink, and it does go a little bit more gold, that shimmer. Let's see what a second coat will look like. And since they say that you can have it your way with this collection and put the polishes over some of the other colors, I do have a couple colors here. We're going to put one coat over black, like usual. And then I have this Apricot. I think this was the Apricot AF. Put a coat over that one. And then this minty green, which was self-made. I'm going to throw it over that one too, just see what those look like. All right, so here was Glazed and Amused in one coat. This is two coats. Look what it did over black. It turned it to this beautiful burgundy wine. That's quite pretty. And then we did one coat over the Apricot AF, and that gives that apricot a pretty pink shimmer. And then we put one coat over the minty green Self-Made. And that also, this kind of reminds me of an old, what brand was it? It was a high-end brand that had a polish called Peace Lily. Just off the top of my head, this is reminding me of that. I could be way off in my rememberings of these things, but I know that Peace Lily was minty green with pink shimmer, and that's really giving me that kind of vibe. It's really pretty layered over both these colors, and over black is just like so different how it turned it to that kind of maroon burgundy-ish color. And 2 coats on its own. I'll give you a bottle shot here. Try and get a few of these colors in there. So that's pretty fun. And oops, up next we have another topper kind of a thing. And this one is called Snatched Silver. I'm not sure why there's no silver really, but okay. I see this as kind of a milky base, and I see some electric blue micro glitter and a lot of pink shimmer in there, and then maybe some iridescent kind of glitter also. There's a lot of colors twinkling out here at me, but mostly, yeah, there's iridescent glitter. You can tell how it kind of clings to the side, how iridescent glitter looks. So I see mostly the electric blue purpley color and a lot of that pink shimmer. It's a pretty one. This was called Snatched Silver. And here it is in 1 coat. I only did 1 wheel for this one, or 1 nail for this one. So we'll put a 2nd coat over that and then look at it over a few of these other colors from this collection. So here is the 2nd coat. Pretty sure this will be too sheer to try and wear on its own. Let's see what it looks like. Here it is over black. And then we have this pretty butter yellow called Butterfly. Put it over that. And the baby blue, which was called Verified in quotation marks. See what that looks like. And then we have this kind of caramel brown, which was I think that was Spice Up Your Life. Let's put it over that. And then the darker brown cream, which was Material Girl. Let's put it over that one too. All right, let's see what this looks like over all those colors. So here it was on its own in 2 coats. Very pretty soft, and a lot of pink and blue twinkling through. And then the 1 coat over black really brings out the pink shimmer. You can still see those kind of electric blue micro glitter twinkling in there. And then 1 coat over the soft butterfly yellow. That's kind of pretty. 1 coat over the blue, which was Verified. You can still see the blue glitter twinkling in there. Then 1 coat over the kind of caramel brown, which was Spice Up Your Life. Again, you see a lot of pink and blue. And 1 coat over the darker brown, which was a Material Girl. And it's not as dark. If that's looking very dark, almost wine colored. It's not. Well, yeah, no, it's not. It's not nearly that dark in real life. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that dark. It almost turned it to the kind of like a rosy mauve kind of a color with that over top. Let's get you a bottle shot. Let's see. So there's where it starts. Pretty. And almost the last up. I do have one more to show you, tell you about after this one, but this one is a pretty golden, greenish, sparkly number. This one is called Glitterally Shimmer. And it looks like probably it's in a clear base and gold and maybe like a copperish, orangish sparks and shimmer. Let's see what this looks like. Here it is in one coat, all by itself. We'll go ahead and put on our second coat and put it over quite a few of these colors. Again, this one's going to probably be too sheer to wear on its own. Here it goes over black. And we got that minty green, self-made. We have the Apricot AF. And then this Spice Up Your Life. And last up, the Material Girl. All right. Very shiny and pretty on its own, actually. But I'm sure this is a different kind of swatch reel, so you can't really tell. I'm sure it will probably be too opaque, so I'm pretty sure it's in a clear base. But here it is over black. That's pretty fun. It really shows off the goldish green shimmer. And then over the green, the minty green, apricot. All these just really bring out the gold glitter and shimmer. And the two browns, Spice Up Your Life and Material Girl. I wonder what this would look like over the baby blue. I'm just gonna throw this over half of it. That's kind of pretty. Okay. And get you a bottle shot of this one. This might be my favorite from this collection. It's pretty. Glitterally Shimmer. It's all those pretty gold ones. All right, in shipping, I had a man down. The last polish from this collection is called Without a Pout. And yeah, I think post office employees were practicing for the Super Bowl or something, throwing my box around, and this little guy got his neck broken in the process. So this is what it looks like, though. It's a very pretty bright pink cream formula. And I will tell you, I emailed Polish Pick as soon as I got my package in on Tuesday evening. I'm in California, and it was about 5 o'clock my time, which would be about 8 o'clock her time in Florida, p.m. And so I wasn't expecting an answer back that night. But the next morning, before I even got up, she had replied back to my email, apologizing for it that it happened, even though it wasn't her fault. It was either just a bad bottle, just a weak bottle there at the neck, or the post office's fault, but she apologized for it happening, and she'd already not only printed a mailing label and, you know, got it ready to go in the mail, but it had already been dropped off at the post office. So my replacement bottle is on its way, but I didn't want to wait to show you the whole collection, and I did want to tell you about Polish Pick's awesome customer service. So I went ahead and showed you that broken bottle. Anyway, here is the 12-piece Your Way OPI collection for spring 2024. What do you think of it? Truthfully, I'm not all that impressed. I do like this kind of purplish shimmer. That one is kind of pretty. I do sort of like this kind of orangey. That would be pretty for Halloween. The orangey shimmery one. Just a lot of creams. We have the apricot and the caramel and the milk chocolate. And then this one was kind of a surprise favorite over these other colors. I really like it over these two. And it just looks so different over the black. And I do like this type of a color. I don't know that I like it especially well over any of the colors from this collection, but that'll be a fun one to play with other colors that I have. And I think this might be my favorite, the last one, which was called Glitterally Shimmer. That pretty gold and green shimmer going on with that one. All right, let me get the camera turned around. So there it was, the 12-piece OPI regular line, spring 2024. You can't even see me behind this thing. Your Way collection. There's all the pieces to this puzzle. And I will be showing you the 9-piece Infinite Shine portion of this collection later in the week. So, what did you think of this one? You gonna pick any up, do you think? I'm also gonna try and go through both this and the Infinite Shine after I do that one, and see if I can find any dupes in my collection. I have a very large OPI collection, so we'll see if I can find any dupes. And if I do, I will do another video showcasing all those that I can find in my collection. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with me today. And let me know in the comments what you think of this collection, what you think of OPI, what you think of whatever's on your mind. Love to hear from you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.